Campaign 2020, and on the eve of Super Tuesday, Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden is picking up the endorsements of two of his former campaign rivals. Pete Buttigieg and Amy Klobuchar are now rallying behind the former vice president in what's become a unified effort to slow Bernie Sanders' momentum. 14 states vote tomorrow. CBS 4's Natalie has the Super Tuesday preview.
Former competitors Pete Buttigieg and Amy Klobuchar joined Joe Biden in Dallas Monday night to endorse the former vice president on the eve of the biggest voting day of primary season.
He can bring our country together.
Klobuchar suspended her campaign Monday, a day after Buttigieg did the same.
I indicated to him that if I became the nominee, I'd come and ask him to be part of an administration.
The dramatic Democratic shakeup comes as 14 states and American Samoa get ready to cast their ballots. Biden has new momentum following a big win in South Carolina, but trails Bernie Sanders in the delegate count.
I think there's an awful lot of people who are running for office who don't want to run with Bernie at the top of the ticket as a self-proclaimed socialist.
The economic establishment and the political establishment are becoming very nervous.
Polls show Sanders leading among likely voters in the two biggest delegate prize states Tuesday, California and Texas, where millions of people have already cast ballots in early voting. More than 1,300 delegates are up for grabs Tuesday, but delegates are awarded proportionally based on performance, meaning no one candidate will emerge with a lock on the nomination.
We've got a long ways to go.
Former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg will also appear on the ballot Tuesday, the first test of his unorthodox campaign and hundreds of millions of dollars in spending.
I would be able to attract moderate Republicans who like some of Trump's policies but don't necessarily like him.
Thank you very much, North Carolina. Thank you very much.
President Trump continued his trend of rallying in states on the eve of Democratic contests. Natalie, CBS News, Washington.
The polls reopen in the morning for early voting in Miami-Dade County. It began today. Early voting begins Saturday in Broward County. And don't forget, you can only vote in the party in which you're registered. It's not too late to make a change. It's now too late, rather, to make a change for this primary. We have a list of all the early voting locations posted on our website, cbsmiami.com/campaign2020.